What is up, the Lions fans? It's your boy, Motor City Down P. We are back here once again, and you already know what time it is. It is time for Monday Night Football. And the Detroit Lions are about to take the field versus the Baltimore Ravens. They're doing the national anthem. And while this happens, I'm just going to take this moment to get a little bit of a bite, because, running behind. I'll go back here so y'all can't see me eating. Yeah, but I don't want to be on camera eating. What is up, though, Jody Carruthers? I was going to cut a little promo, man. I was going to do a little video about Marcus Davenport. I guess I'll do it now. Let me go ahead and do that right now before the kickoff. What is up, though, Lions fans? It's your boy, Motor City Down P, coming back to you here once again with some not so breaking news, with some not so Melvin Bradley, with some not so Melvin Bradley, I told you so type of news. I did tell you so. Marcus Davenport is on IR. He will miss 4 games. And what else is there to be said that hasn't already been said about the situation? There have been a lot of people in the comments. There have been a lot of people in the tweets. There have been a lot of people that they want to push back and they go, well, you people doing victory laps over a guy that got, injured. Oh, that's despicable. That's crazy. I can't believe people are like this. No one is victory lapping over Marcus Davenport being injured. No one is celebrating that Marcus Davenport is injured. What we are doing is using this as an opportunity to reach out to Melvin, Bradley, Matthias, Jerome, Canils, Holmes, shout out to Syndicate, to let him know that this is pretty much his fault, right? Because you go into a season with Marcus Davenport, the entire offseason, we've been telling you, get somebody else, get somebody else, get somebody in the draft, get somebody in free agency, get somebody in all of these situations where you can build a team, and you did not do so. And now, predictably, as everyone said, we were doing over-unders. Will this man make it past week 1, 2, 3, whatever? I said I just wanted to see him make it past week 3. And in week 3, he goes on IR with one of the biggest games that we've had in recent years, right? We've got Lamar Jackson. He's coming. We've just kicked off, and Lamar Jackson is sitting over there waiting his turn as the Detroit Lions get a good return up to the 33-yard line. But listen, it is what it is. Bradley, you've done us a disservice with your faith in Marcus Davenport, and we just want you to right the ship. And that's all I'm going to say for now. Maybe I'll do something else after the game, but who knows? We're about to watch this game right now, so I'm going to get with you guys. Appreciate you. Once again, Motor City Cats R&D back at it. We came to give you stats, not none of that static. Whatever you do, make sure you keep your Lions News pragmatic, and we are out. Peace. All right. We are under center. Jahmyr Gibbs gets the first carry. He is running hard, but it will be for a minimal gain. Guys, watch the middle of the Ravens defensive line. The Ravens defense isn't great. It's already given up 111 yards per game on the ground. I think they're giving up 400 yards per game so far. So all we got to do is get our offense rolling, and we have an opportunity in this game. So, I mean, the protection right there. Waymo, baby. Let's go, baby. Hey, the protection is going to be there. As I told you, Matabuke is not playing. He's out with a neck injury. Kyle Van Noy is not playing. Remember, Kyle Van Noy had double-digit sacks last season. So that's not coming, right? And I just said, this secondary ain't great. So listen, the Detroit Lions have a much larger chance than I thought they did going into this game. You know I'm a Lions fan. I'm going to rock out and I'm going to ride for my team. So let's get it. Jahmyr Gibbs is really not getting much room at all. If we've got to run to set up if we've got to pass to set up the run, let's do that, right? Because we've tried the middle of that defensive line a couple times now, and it's been, who was that? Brock Wright? Brock Wright completely missed that block. We can't have that. We can't have those miscommunications. All right. So 2nd and 13. Just don't do what you do. Don't see. Okay, he got 7. All right. He got 7. I'm not going to crash out. But y'all know my rule. If you're second and behind the sticks, throw the football, man. Throw the football. What's his name? Jair Alexander being out is really not something that we need to care about. Jair Alexander wasn't doing great anyway. All right, we on 3rd and 6. Goff got. That's my guy Waymo. You know what I'm talking about? Let's make it happen. What up, Motown Arts? Here's Johnny. We know who you are. All right. 1st and 10. Going back to Jahmyr. All right. What does he got? About 3 yards? This run game is going to be tough sledding, but hey, we've got to keep it going. If it's going to be this type of game, come on, let's just use Montgomery a little bit. You know what I mean? Let him be a battering ram and soften up this defense. All right, we are moving this ball. So we are down in the red zone. 2nd and 8 from the 16-yard line of the Ravens. There we go. Hit it to Gibbs. Jameer Gibbs. I'd like to see him get a little bit more room on that sideline. He could have cut it back inside and made something happen with it. You put Jameer out there. Listen, this Ravens defense isn't great. I gave y'all the numbers. They're giving up 400 yards per game. They're giving up 111 on the ground. They're not great. So we got some mismatches going on. What up, though, Tactical Sport? Okay. Oh, didn't like that. We going for it. We already knew that. Yeah, they could have run on that one. Just don't run on this one. Good blitz pickup. Let's go, Amin Ra. Let's go, Amin Ra. Jameer Gibbs with the good blitz pickup, baby. He was wide open. Kyle Hamilton was slow to react on that one. All right, we have first and goal. Let's see what we come up with. We got 4 shots at the end zone right here. Will we need them? Jameer Gibbs up the gut. Jameer running hard. He's going to be down at the 1-yard line. Going to go tempo. Probably going to run up the gut again. There we go. Jameer Gibbs. Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties. Get these tutties. Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties. Get these tutties. Let's go, baby. Jameer Gibbs with it, baby. Let's go. Hey, this offense, this drive, this opening drive looked nothing like 2023. Nothing like 2023. No 3 and outs. We didn't settle for the 3 points. We punched them in the mouth. We got that first touchdown, that first 7 points. Hey, we just got to keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling, baby. Now the real challenge starts. Now the real challenge starts. I'm glad you left the celly. That's the boss up and get these sellies, get these tutties dance. He said, you'll take it. What you mean you take it? Hey, we took 7. The only way that could have been better is if we took 8. Ron, it's super chat time. It's super chat time for you, Ron. You're not about to harsh the vibe up in here. Welcome to the Bates Motel. I told you we call him Jake Bates Motel because his leg is psycho. I did say that. Yes, for sure. Eric Brenner says gutsy 4th down call. Hey, sometimes you gotta, you know what I'm saying, put it out on the table. Sometimes you just gotta do it, man. And I'm glad it worked because obviously, I mean, we're conditioned as Lions fans to be like, okay, whatever, even if it didn't work, right? But what you don't want to do is have Lamar coming out and be 0-0 when you could have been up 3-0 or you could have been up 7-0. So that's what we're not going to have to deal with right now. So now Lamar is going to have to play from behind. And no matter what happens, if no defense gets a stop at any time, at any point in this game, we're going to come out tied. um, Lions bad guy says Lions strike first and draw first blood. This game might be the death of 1,000 cuts for whatever team loses. This could be a game where it's like 45-54. I mean, we're expecting it to be high scoring. Lamar Jackson is a killer on Monday night. But fun fact, Lamar Jackson and Jared Goff have the exact same record on Monday Night Football. They are both 7-2. They are both 7-2. But I think it said he's thrown 22 touchdowns and he's got no interceptions on Monday Night Football. Yep. 22 passing TDs, 3 rushing TDs, no interceptions on Monday night. Most without interception in Monday Night Football history. All right, 1st and 10 for Lamar and the Ravens. Let's see what they come up with. All right. Play fake to Derrick Henry. All right. Hey, that's going to be there all night. I'm telling you, that's going to be there all night because Derrick Henry is a problem. So you can't say SOL new age. That don't make no sense. Come on, Hutch. Come on, Hutch. All right. So as I said, the play action is going to be an effective weapon for the Ravens all night because we already know what they do. We know what they can do with the run. So you got a lot to stop. See, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. I told y'all, I said that man falls forward for 5 yards. So we just got to stop them from answering back. And if they answer back, let's make sure it is a 3-point answer. Whoa. Coming through, Jody Carruthers with the $20 super chat. Appreciate you. She says, uh-oh. See, don't like that. She says, thanks for live streaming. Love your show over any other. Just laid back and fun. I appreciate you. I will keep being me. But I might have to crash out a little bit this game. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Derek Barnes looks to be spying Lamar, but we already know what Lamar's going to do. So I'm not going to get too angry. You know what I mean? So as I've already said, I'm afraid of this man in a football sense. You know what I mean? It's hard to defend against Lamar Jackson. It just is. Yeah, new age SOL and same old Lions, and the new age is offense being a juggernaut and unstoppable. But same old Lions is it's a bad term. I mean, I see you trying to, you try to make it better, but that's why we call them the BNL, the brand new Lions. All right. So neither one of the defenses have really done too much. We're gonna force a third down. Let's see what happens. If you guys are wondering where Marcus Davenport is this game, he's on IR. But Tyrus Wheat is active this game, so never fear. Tyrus Wheat is here. And there it goes. There it goes. Oh, there's a flag. Let's hope it's holding. Oh, it's offsides. Yep. I can't even be mad. I can't be mad. This is what I told people. This is what I was afraid of. That 30 in the backfield. If y'all don't know, 8 plus 22 is 30. I mean, if both of these defenses are just out here just to take up space, I'll take it. Right? If the Ravens defense is out here just to take up space as well, I'll take it. No problem. This is crazy. This is crazy that my earbuds just went out. Yeah, they're out. Hold on. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I haven't used these since last game, and I probably should have charged them. So the first 2 weeks, I was doing a much better job charging these things. You know. Let's see. Long drive at the end of halves. Yeah, to try to keep it away from them. I'm trying to see like how that's gonna work. Even if we're tied and we're going into our 2-minute offense, we score. We're up 7 going into the half. Then we come back, they get the ball back. So it's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to have the ball last in a 56-56 game. This tied up, and we're gonna have the ball last. That's pretty much what it is. Lions have a shot if this game is a shootout. If it comes down to the defenses, they're not winning. Well, neither one of the defense did anything. They were just kind of placeholders standing in place while the teams ran. Ran what they ran practice on air. Stuff like that. So no, it wasn't. It wasn't a good showing for either defense. If it was anyone else other than Derrick Henry, I would say yes. Derrick, nah, it's too much to call Derrick Henry sus. Let me try to make sure. Can y'all hear that at all? It was too easy for the Lions as well. Like it was easy for both offenses. That's what I'm saying. Neither defense has done anything. They haven't provided any resistance. The Ravens defense has provided resistance up the middle when we try to run the football. But let's see what happens now. It looks like they're blitzing, and they were. And you threw it backwards. What did I say? What did I say? One of the keys to the game: don't throw the ball backwards. That was not a forward pass. It was a backwards pass. Okay, yeah, it was a forward pass. Let's see. Did they give him 2nd and 10? They gave him 2nd and 19. And no, we're not going to challenge that at all. Okay. And then we run the football on second. You see what I mean? This is the. Why do we do this every time? Every time it's second in a million. We run the freaking football. I don't understand, bro. Why didn't you call that play on 2nd and 19? So you just go 3 and out after they scored a touchdown. That was ridiculous, man. Hey, they just did the two things that I said. Don't do those things. I said, don't throw the ball backwards. And if you do throw the ball backwards and you lose yards, don't compound it by running on the next play. I said this in my lead up to the game. I said this, and they did it anyway. They keep doing it. Why? Why do you continue to do this? Jack Fox flips the field. I just don't understand. Like, does anybody understand? When it is 2nd and 19, instead of throwing the screen pass like you threw on 3rd and 19, you just run the football. It's 2nd and 19, bro. There needs to be some variation, whether it's a screen, whether it's some. You need to get the ball down the field. Like this, it doesn't work. We've been doing this for years. You get behind the sticks on first down, and then on second down, you run the football, generally straight up the middle. For what purpose? I told you, Jody, I was gonna have to crash out a little bit this game. Come on, man. Stop doing this. It doesn't work. You're giving up the possession. Yeah, well, and they send all types of pressure. Ah, all right. We're coming back in. Let's see if I can put these earbuds back in. The crazy thing is the case is fully charged. How is the case fully charged, but the earbuds that were inside of the case are not fully charged? I don't understand that one. uh, he's not coming in my stream voluntarily. I'm golf phobic and I'm a casual. You know what I mean? Uh, let's see what happens. We got to get better in coverage from our linebackers. All right, that was a good stop. Good run stop. Good run stop. I don't care if we get a 3 and out. I just want to get an out with no points. Yeah, we need some speed and we need better coverage. 4-on-4. Let's go. I don't know if that was a miscommunication or what. All right, let's go. That's a 3 and out. Let's get it. Hey, I'll take a miscommunication. I'll take a bird flying in from the top of the stadium and you hit him with a football. I'll take all of that. Then now that's going to be a hold on the Lions. A block in the back. Yeah, so we're gonna be. Yeah, I don't know what that was about, bro. Si- yeah, yeah. So we're gonna be on what the 3. I don't understand. Like if you are standing with your heels on the goal line, just let it go over your head. It's crazy. Oh, is that Broski? That's funny. But I'll put it up because hey, he paid the super chat. That's what he says. But hey, he threw a super chat up there. That's the only way that we're reading Bears fans, Vikings fans, Packers fans, Ravens fans. If you want something put up on the screen, you gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jody, that if that's Broski, that's it's funny because I banned Broski Bear for being racist. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's him. Because whoever Ron is, he comes in acting like he doesn't know anything about anybody. Is Jameer Gibbs good? I don't know. I have him on my fantasy team. Like, yeah, okay. If you're a Bears fan, you know Jameer Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? Ron, that's exactly what Broski would say. That's exactly what Broski would say because he knows that if I ever see him in my chat, it's banned on site. So he knows that because we don't deal with disrespect and racism and all that other stuff. There's no place for that here. You can go do it somewhere else on the internet, maybe, but don't do it here. All right, let's see what we got going. Monty's in. I don't understand. Like I just didn't understand. Let the ball go over your head. You know what I'm saying? All right, we moved the pack. That's good. We got some breathing room. We got some breathing room. Well, offsides should be on the Ravens or illegal formation. It looked like you want to go offsides. I know. What was the penalty though? All right, 3rd and 7. Let's see what happens. There we go. Sammy Potts. Sammy Potts says, get it, baby. Yeah, Broski is racist. He made some very racist comments during the Super Bowl show, talking about black people's food choices. And I went to go get a drink or something. He was like, "Oh, did you get grape?" He's like, "Did you get any collard greens and chicken wings?" I was like, "Oh, okay." All righty. Well, I'm pretty sure that a Bears fan doesn't want us to get an edge rusher. All right. Exactly. So I banned them on site, and that was it. I mean, I think we all like chicken wings. If you don't like chicken wings, I have to question your humanity. But when you say them in that way, stereotypically and stuff, and you talk about watermelon and all these other things that are stereotypes, then you're being racist. You know, chicken wings are chicken wings. I think everybody loves those. If you gave me three foods for the rest of my life, if you gave me pizza, sushi, and chicken wings, I'd be happy. Like if you said no, you can't eat nothing else, I'd be like, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All those things are delicious. But when you say them stereotypically, that's the problem. uh, yeah, grape Kool-Aid is great. I think at halftime I'm gonna have to run down the street and get a energy drink or something. I literally could run down the street and get it. It's like 5 minutes away if I ran. There we go. There we go, Monty. There we go, Monty. I seen it coming. That's right. Make them pay, baby. Make them pay. Bro, fun fact, I used to work at Publix when I was 17, um, 16, 17. And we used to get the margarita chicken wings for free. And then they were like, oh, we got to start charging y'all. So they started charging. We were getting a pound of chicken for $1, bro. Brother, when I tell you, there we go, golf. There you go, golf. I know at Woodward Sports, they're going crazy because they did a bet. They were like, over under Jared Goff 0.5 rushing yards. Jared Goff thought he was Lamar on that one. When you got that middle wide open like that, see, this ain't working, bro. This is not working. Our run blocking is not solid right now. How you got four guys out there on him? How? There we go. There we go, Sammy Potts. There we go, Sammy Potts. If a hot wing makes me sweat, I'm not eating it. What I mean, what are you on? Tactical? Did you see that man about some meth yet? If he would have broken to the left, he had room. He would still be running. I appreciate that, Armenian. Second and 10. Can we throw, please? Of course. There we go. Oh, hey, I'll take that though. I'll take that though. I'll take that, Monty. He looked like he's on his way. Whole 2 plays behind. Are you dealing with them? Are you dealing with the paraphernalia? You know, just I mean, it's 2 different types of paraphernalia. Which type are you dealing with? There we go, Khamir. He got the first down. See, I understand that Jameer can run between the tackles, but finding ways to get him in space is what we need. You know, I'd rather see a nice counter than a power. You know what I mean? I'd rather see a toss than a dive. You know, but if they're gonna run tosses, they gotta block them up. That line's gotta flow with the toss. There we go, Khamir. Of course, someone was holding. Well, whichever paraphernalia you're dealing with, you might want to switch to the other paraphernalia. Okay. All right, we'll take that. Breaking Bad type. Okay. Well, you might want to switch to the Pookie type. You might want to switch to that New Jack City type. You know what I mean? Hey, let's go, baby. Let's go. See, now the running game is working. When you can stay ahead of the sticks, not when it's second and 19. Uh, all right. We got first and 10. And we don't want to call his name. There we go, Monty. See, now the middle of that is soft. Why isn't it that soft when Gibbs is in there? I mean, my man's got 9 rushes for 10 yards. That's not good. He's basically averaging a yard per carry. Zamo's got 2 catches already. He had 2 catches on the first drive. Amon-Ra's got a few. Laporta's got a few. There we go. There we go, Khamir. Panay Sewell passing TD. I hope you didn't spoil it because that's something I want to be surprised by. Here we go, Goff. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know his neck is stiff because he ain't even turned to look at that man. He just said, "Let's go, Khamir." Ah, nah, he got banged down at the one. Yeah, I mean that was easy to see from here. So nice throw. I just wondered, like, why can Jameer catch so many balls with Johnny Moe as the offensive coordinator, but it was always like a timing problem when Usama was here. There we go, Monty. Ah, did he get it? So this guy comes in. It's hold on. I'm not gonna celebrate yet. He's in. Would you boss up and get these tutties, get these tutties, get these tutties? Would you boss up and get these tutties, get these tutties, get these tutties? Let's go, Monty. No, I'm talking about knuckles. You know what I mean? Let's get it, baby. Hey, we're playing bully ball right now, bro. This is look, if y'all haven't realized, the game plan is to punch the Ravens defense in the mouth. On offense, that's our game plan. Punching the Ravens in the mouth. Right? And if you can impose your will, just like they said, if you don't want Lamar to beat you, you got to make sure that he's not in the game. Now we need one of those Ravens fumbles. Because Lamar and Derek they have combined for quite a few fumbles. You missed it. It was kind of tame. I did it at the beginning because I might just throw it up as a video. Um, but I think when I did my prayers for Marcus Davenport, when I did my preacher joint, I think that was enough of a crash out. I mean, I still don't understand. I never understood the Marcus Davenport thing. I don't understand today. Um, when he goes on, I listen, bro. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. We told Brad, and Brad didn't listen. And Brad was like, I don't know. I don't know. Sixth round. Sixth round. I don't know. Is that good enough? I don't know. No, it's not. Ahmed Hassanin is not on your football team. I don't know if you guys know this. Ahmed Hassanin is not a member of the Detroit Lions. Okay. I don't know if you guys know that. Because a lot of people will be like, oh, wait till Ahmed Hassanin comes back. He's not a member of the Detroit Lions. Now, we believe the plan is for him to come back to the Detroit Lions and he's not going to sign with anybody else. But until he's back on the team, he's not on the team. So, and Ahmed Hassanin, again, as I told someone before, he's a known unknown. We don't know who he is, or we know that we don't know who he is. We don't know what he is, and we know that we don't know what he is. So, for everyone to have like such faith in this, I don't know. The Ravens have had one drive. They've had 2 drives, right? They scored a touchdown on the first drive. The second drive ended on what I don't know what that was, miscommunication or what. I don't know. Okay. But pressure on Lamar, they did get close to him though. There we go. We just passed them. And I'm glad we passed the Packers. Speaking of the Packers, that's all I got to say. Rasheed Walker was sitting up here talking about, well, we're going undefeated. Don't like that. All right, Jake Bates Motel, save the touchdown. But we don't like that. Bro, I should not have to keep these. I got to keep these things charged the entire week. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right, let me come back to some of y'all's comments. Is Tesla getting a crazy catch this week? I hope so. All right. Hey, that's the best y'all can do against. That's the best y'all gonna do against Derek. Kirby time. They have to be forced to throw it for it to be Kirby time. We can put King at edge. I think he might be a little bit too old past his prime. Nope, don't like that. There we go. There we go. Was that Derek Barnes? There we go, Derek Barnes. Thank you. I think is that the Ali? Okay, yeah, he was questionable for this game. And if you were one of those Lions fans that was crashing out on Twitter talking about, oh my God, we're screwed if these guys don't play. Questionable is the new probable. If you see a man listed as questionable, he's playing. The only way he's not playing is if he gets downgraded to doubtful. Right? If he is questionable, he is playing. There hasn't been a questionable player to not play in quite some time. So questionable and probable are pretty much the same thing. When you see an injury report and you see a person questionable, you got to make sure you don't crash out because he's playing. Okay? Just FYI. A public service announcement. All right, let's hold them to a 3 here, please. Or a turnover. I'll take a turnover. Okay, let's hold them to 3. Let's hold them to 3 because, yeah. Now, Terrion, I'm gonna need you to get in the lab, my boy. He was he got way too much depth on that. Way too much depth. Okay. I don't know if we're holding him to 3. Just all right, so now we're gonna have the chance, like we said, the Lions have a chance to take it now with the 2-minute drill, get down and score, and okay, I don't think he got in. All right, 3rd and goal. I mean, all you have to do is run it up the middle. with Derrick Henry. I mean, that's what they're gonna do. You know, letting the clock run down here is kind of, I don't understand this strategy. I mean, I guess everybody has their timeouts, but huh. My apologies. I'm behind on y'all's comments. It's time. It's been time to do that, Cole. It's been time. We were saying that at the beginning of the offseason. We were saying that when they cut Big Z and re-signed Davenport. Facts. The Browns, exactly. The Browns. Yeah, that wasn't good coverage. Yeah, Jackson's a bit more emotional. Golf just got that California cool. You can have all the Lions creators, huh? Bro, hey, it's amazing what pressure does. Jordan Love looked just like Jordan Love again, didn't he? He got sacked 5 times. That interception that he threw, I don't know what he was doing. I can't tell you at all what he was doing, but he did something. I don't know what it was, but he did something. Um, he's not a bum. He just can't. He can't stay. He can't stay healthy, bro. No, we stopped him. There we go. 3rd and goal. There we go. 4th and goal. Now what they gonna do? What they gonna do? They gonna kick it? They gonna kick it? Arnold can't cover. I feel you. Nope. 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 Don't let him throw it. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Jake Bates made it happen, baby. Jake Bates made it happen. That's what we're talking about, baby. Now you must go down and score. You have to get points here. I don't care how many. you got to get 3, 7. I don't care. You got to get points. Not tomorrow. As much money as he's stolen, You would expect that to be like at least 5 years. If he's smart with his money and he invests it, you should never see that. But I feel what you say. Hey, hey, I'm glad it didn't happen. You know that Madden commercial where he'd be like, "Oh, you just fumbled your own fade, player. Now you look crazy." That's the same thing I think about Brad Holmes right now. With, as you put Marcus Davenport on IR today. And then they're like, oh, he's just going to miss 4 games. He has a pec strain. Okay, listen, the sack in which he hurt himself was a routine play where he pulled a man down to the ground. Why would we think that he's going to come back and make it through 12 games? There we go, boom. There we go, Bates, baby. As I said, Bates made it happen. Hey, I told you we needed a fumble. Now, I mean, we didn't recover it, but it was just as good. Ah! That was holding anyway. Oh, he said not tomorrow. He's got to heal up first. He's got a pec strain. He can't be bagging groceries. Yeah, they might have to reevaluate him. Bates said edge. There we go, Goff. See? See, that's the type of decision he wouldn't have made his first year here. His first year, he would have took a sack. All right. Now, what you can't do, what's happening? What's happening? What are we doing? Let what play? It was a pass. What is happening? I don't understand why people were running. Oh, his helmet touched Goff's helmet. Where's the flag? Well, you gotta get a first down here. That's not how you get a first down. Freaking hate those plays, bro. Like, Take those plays out of your offense. They don't work. Hello? Is this thing on? Those plays don't work. Can you hit me in the back? Those plays don't work. Stop doing them. That's got to be against the Lions. Mm-hmm. Well, you cannot allow them to get more than 3 points here. You just can't. You cannot allow it. Okay. Is it the New Jack City stream? Oh, okay. Um, there's also NFL Bite from Reddit. I don't know if it's still up, but yeah, it's got a bunch. It's got a bunch of different ones. So NFL Bite or NFL Bites. Let me see. Bro, so I'm gonna tell y'all how my day went. Y'all know I do Uber, right? So they have this policy that if you do 28 straight days of driving, then they will take you off for 24 hours. So I'm driving this morning. I accept a reservation for tonight from the airport for $115. An hour later, after I accept this reservation, I get taken offline for 24 hours. So I can't do the reservation. So I missed out on $115 because I work too much. Isn't that crazy? That's just crazy. No. Freaking hell. As I said, that's what I told y'all. I told y'all this is what happens when you play man coverage against Lamar. I said exactly that. Exactly what just happened. I said it. There we go. But of course, he's going to get away from everything. You can't get mad at that. Exactly, Jordy. Oi. Was it a phantom hold? Feel like he caught that. Yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Possibly. I don't know. I don't want to blame them yet. uh, but that wasn't a face mask. But that wasn't a face mask, though. Are they taking a look at it? What's happening? No. Okay. I said y'all couldn't let them get points. But who was supposed to be covering him? Arnold? You know, this team is only going to go as far as our defense is going to take us. We saw what happened when Goff was trying to do too much because the defense wasn't giving him any help in the NFC divisional round. Start forcing things, start playing above yourself and outside of yourself. There we go. It was a good return. Damn. Goff done throw 6 interceptions. I mean, are we trying to get this in field goal range or what? 'Cause I'm pretty sure you can get some deeper routes going. I heard that earlier today. There has to be deeper routes open. Because you really only need what, about 10, 15 more yards to get in Jake Bates' range. Yep, like I said, about 15. Yeah, we don't seem to understand it. As I said, Jordan Love turning back into a pumpkin yesterday was all about the pass rush. They sacked him, what, 5 times? And by the time he was throwing that pick, his brain was scrambled. But Jake Bates, we all know, can kick it 70 yards. There we go. We know Jake Bates can kick a 70 yarder. It's crazy. He needs to set this record. He needs to, because Baltimore set it against us, old Justin Rubbentugger. But you saw him hit it 60 yards, but it had distance. Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. Kick it down the middle, buddy. Ah! I knew it was moving a little bit too much, but he had the leg. He had the leg. I guess not. Waiting for the winner. All right, so I'm gonna go down the street and get some snacks, and I shall be right back. I will see y'all in the second half. All right. It's the return. I went to a store that was a little bit further so I could get my Red Bull, you know what I'm talking about? All right, let's see what happens. All righty. I really don't know what to expect, man. I don't know what to expect from this defense. I mean, he's going to be quiet all year, bro. Aiden Hutchinson's going to be quiet all year. Why do I say that? Ooh. He falls forward, but he's still a half yard short of the first down. Hey, we just on pins and needles. Here's Johnny. Oh, it's Frank the Tank. My bad. We just on pins and needles, Frank. That's great. Hey, let's help them by giving them 5 free yards. No problem. No problem, Lopez. Mm-hmm. Highest career passer rating. So for those of you that think that Lamar Jackson is not a quarterback and he can't throw the football, y'all just saw it. Highest career passing rating in the history of the NFL. The history. That man should have been. Ah! Anyway, that man should have been the 3-time MVP last season. The back-to-back-to-back. That's the type of stuff that we can't have, bro. Like we had one of those in the Packers game. Look how that worked out. Like we got to get those. We got to catch those. We can't let them go out of our hands. It's a game of inches. And y'all know the statistic. 99% of drives that have a dropped interception end in a touchdown for the other team in Lions history. Why did I say that about Hutch? Because he doesn't have anybody on the other side to worry about. So he's going to be quiet all year because they're going to continue to double and triple team him. That's the point. You're ahead of me now. How you get ahead of me? I hope this drive is one of the 1%, but I'm telling you, 99% of drives in Detroit Lions history that contain a dropped interception or a misrecovered fumble ending a touchdown for the other team, but definitely points. So let's hope this is one of those 1%. But they're getting close. That's field goal range. That's another dropped interception. They're getting points. That's 2 dropped interceptions. They're getting points. Oh wow, we got Sacklemore Jackson. AQM, baby. Oh, we Sacklemore Jackson. We Sacklemore Jackson. Oh my god. Okay, we can hold them to a field goal. We can hold them to a field goal. Did I say 99%? Did I say 99%? I told y'all, right? I said it. I said it. Y'all heard this stat here first. 99% of drives in Detroit Lions history that contain a dropped interception lead to a touchdown for the other team. We had 2 dropped interceptions in that drive. That's gonna be my stat. That's gonna be my stat. So you're gonna hear that stat a lot this week. That's my stat. So I want y'all to remember that for the rest of the season. 99% of drives in Detroit Lions history that contain a dropped interception lead to a touchdown for the other team. You guys, you put some fairy dust on it. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta get a cup. Yeah, that's again. All right, it's placed on the 40. You need a touchdown. I'm just saying. Now we're gonna get a run on 2nd and 10. Up the middle. From the pistol, is it gonna be a draw? Yep. There we go. It looked like he got hit in the back of the head. What is that? What kind of football play is that? Yeah, he did punch. What was he doing? Gibbs got you. All right. All right, Sammy Potts. I told y'all Goff was going to have time this game with all the injuries that they got in their pass rush. There we go, Khamir. Khamir Gibbs. All right, let's punch this in, y'all. Flea flicker, baby. J-Mo? Nope. St. Brown, okay. If I'm being real, I knew that was a flea flicker. You love the flea flicker. Let's go. Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties. Get these tutties. Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties. Get these tutties. Let's go, St. Breezy. All right. I told you, listen, hey, we started from the 40. We had to get 7. You don't give us that field position and don't get 7. That's a failure. All right. Now, guys, let's not drop any more interceptions. If we have any opportunities, let's take them. Let's catch them. Come on now. Okay. Uh, What? I don't know why it shocked you either. Tie game for sure. Goff did show great athleticism. I can't lie. They keep showing the Parsons sack. The Parsons sack, again, was the only drive in which the Detroit Lions scored a touchdown. I don't understand why they keep showing it. Because I got Game Pass, so I get the Game Pass commercials. I get some of the local commercials, right? But I get the Game Pass commercials. Oh yeah, if y'all didn't know, kindergarten is a German word which loosely translates to a garden of children. Just in case y'all didn't know. All right. Now we give them the ball from the 40. Yep. Paul Thomas, you missed my stat. I said my stat is 99% of the drives in Detroit Lions history, which feature a dropped interception, will lead to points for the other team. No, he doesn't watch. He must not watch the podcast. AQM, baby! AQM! AQM! Let's go! That was a good job by AQM not jumping, not leaving his feet. Facts. All right. Let's go, Aiden. Get you one. Let's go. No. No. Ebron was the guy we took instead of Aaron Donald. Don't ever forget that, Paul Thomas. Don't ever forget that. Ebron was taken 8th or 10th overall, one of them. We've sacked Lamar Jackson twice tonight, and both of them have come from AQM. Let's freaking go, baby. Now you let it go over your head, Khalif. Oh, my. Khalif's not having a great game, guys. His decision making ain't been great. But never forget this. With AQM having a good game tonight, it allows Brad Holmes to do things like 6th round, I don't know. I don't know. Is that good enough? Y'all been on my ass 6th round. I don't know. I addressed the pass rush in the 6th round. Is that good enough for y'all? Just remember this. Remember this. Remember, we also have no one other than AQM at all. So we better hope AQM stays healthy the entire season. Oh, did we get him 3 times? Who got the other one? Oh yeah. They called that strip sack when he knocked the ball. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Tell him to quiet down, Jody. or tell him to tune into the Motor City Cats, man. Subscribe and rock out with your boy. I'm sorry. Was my voice too high? Oh no. Oh no, 6th round. Oh no. Is that good enough, y'all? Davenport's gonna need a 10th opinion. He's gonna let's go, Monty. Yeah. Hey, we may be old, but we know more about what's going on. For sure. Ah, we had that one too. Let's go, Monty. Let's go, Monty. Let's go, Monty. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Monty. Let's go. Now, if that was Khamir, that was going to the house. What up, though, T-Bone Lokes? Thanks for the heads up. I'm glad I wasn't looking. Oh, I see that. Ah, I thought he was going to Monty. Why didn't you just throw to Monty? That's crazy. Hey, we just need to pick up this first down. But Dan's gonna go for it. We can't come all the way down. But at this point in time, do you want to go for it on fourth down, or do you just want to take the points? Anything other than a touchdown is a win for the Ravens right now. So I don't know. Okay, okay. Stoke not scared. I like to see it. I like to see it. Everybody's saying go for it. All right, everybody's stoked, not scared. All right, let's go for it. All right, but I really don't understand why he didn't just throw it to Monty. Monty had the first down. All right, so it's 4th and 1. We go for it. Connect four. Let's go. Why would you want to take it to the fourth? You just want to see what they're doing? Hey, man, listen. I did not think the game was going to go like this at all. If we beat the Baltimore Ravens right now, we might go undefeated the rest of the season. I'm channeling my inner Rasheed Walker. Actually, I don't have any inner Rasheed Walker. I don't have no Packer in me. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Uh, they're getting Monty rested. Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh my God. Did y'all see? I got to do the NFC North report, but did y'all see the damn Vikings game? Were the Bengals there to play football or were they just there to hold the ball for the Vikings? I couldn't understand which one was which. Them dudes were pitiful, absolutely awful. But now you're gonna tell us. You're telling us what's happening. uh, the Bengals were bungling. You might well tush push. Just go ahead, tush push. Oh! Oh! Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties, get these tutties. Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties, get these tutties. Let's go, Gibbs! Let's go, Hamir! Let's go, baby! That was a very good play, bro. That was a very good play. Monty was looking at that jumbotron. Imagine because Monty was doing that, the NFL makes a rule next season that you can't look up at the big screen to see who's behind you on a long run. It's a 15-yard unsportsmanlike penalty, a loss of down, and a loss of possession. You got to punt it right there. Oh, my goodness. I think that was a great play because wasn't nobody expecting it. Okay. I don't see how does that work? Like we're just like here, and then your stream goes here, and mine goes. I don't understand how that works. It's the same time. I am listening to Joe Buck. I have the so every one that I have, like I've got Game Pass. It's all the audio. So this is the ESPN audio. The only thing that I get differently from you guys is some of the commercials. They almost called a penalty on that one. These earbuds, bro, I swear. Earbuds are crazy. All right. We first and 10. Oh, come on. No. So if we get a stop or hold them to a field goal, we got to go down and score a touchdown. If we go down and score a touchdown, I don't want to say we can relax, but I feel a lot better than just getting a stop. Yeah, and another 10-minute drive. Facts. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Starting to feel a little bit. Let's see what we can do on 3rd and 7. Hopefully, we can get them off the field. A 3-and-out would be fantastic. Actually, a longer drive for them to come away with no points would actually be better for us because then our offense would be rested. Right on cue. Right on cue. You have Xfinity? Okay. Well, you should be ahead of me as much as you pay. As much as you pay, you should be ahead of me. All right. All right. Bottle him up. Hopefully, that is a holding on the Ravens. Let's get a hold. Let's get a penalty against the Ravens, not against the Lions. Chop block. What the? Bro, what? There goes Brian Branch with another 15-yard penalty. How is that on Brian Branch? How? What is? Like replay assist needs to be able to take a look at those, bro. That was ridiculous. They got one penalty for 5 yards. We got 5 for 38. Damn. Like his whole joint is taped up. Tyler Lacey sighting. He touched Lamar. That's a success. Has anyone seen Tyrus Wheat? He's active. Uh, Oh, here it goes. Oh, who got him? DJ Reader. Meow. No, that's not a sack, but that was just a good run stop. Oh, that's a sack. That's a sack. All right, we've sacked Lamar Jackson 4 times. See, that was a spy. I told y'all we were going to see a spy. I told y'all. I said AG don't like to use spies, but Kelvin, I'm pretty sure, was going to use a spy. He is a linebacker. Can we get another one? Can we get another one? Can we get it? Oh, there we go. Five sacks. 5 sacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks. I mean, hey. Whew. Lamar, how many times must I sack you before you act right? 1, 2. Let's. No, wait, I thought he missed that. Mm. 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 I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Bob. Mm. Yeah, I don't know about that. We need an instant replay on that one. Yeah, they showed that crazy view. I was like, what is that? Are y'all seeing this Tron commercial with Derrick Henry and St. Brown? It is type ass, actually. It wasn't a good commercial. No, because Terrion Arnold is a corner. And as a former corner, I know if you take 3 years, that's normal. But from what I saw from Terrion Arnold last year, I don't know about that, bro. I feel like he missed that one. From what I saw from Terrion's coverage last season, he's just got to put it together. He has the coverage ability. But then again, you also, our defense isn't great at zone. And we've got to play zone because you can't turn your back to Lamar. All right. Good return, Khalif. Good return. Yeah, I got the Dion and Affleck commercial too. Sorry, people are trying to be heard. T Saber is crazy. No, no flag. Okay. This I this earbud, like my right earbud, continues to die. I don't understand it. It's cheap Samsung joint. So I'm just gonna have to go without earbuds for the rest of this drive, I guess. Come on, bro. Did we get the timeout? All right, we got the timeout, but we only got one left. So we better score here because, yeah, it's getting down to the thick of it right now. Yeah, that didn't look like he made that. No, no, sir. No. That's crazy. Never forget, Jeffrey Namumbo Oh Hell No Kuda is getting meaningful snaps in Minnesota for the Vikings. I just want y'all to remember that. Oh my God. Well, we wasted the timeout. We wasted the timeout. All right, defense. Y'all got to hold them to 3 or nothing. You had them. All you had to do is just kind of throttle it down a little bit. Come on, Jack. Flip the field. Pin them inside the 5. Well, that won't happen, but Okay, I guess the 20 is not bad. 21, I don't know. Come on, Jody. Our defense has been playing great. We've sacked Lamar 5 times. Uh, yeah, that one of those interceptions would have been great. Yeah. See, I don't like being up by 4. You know what I'm saying? It's not comfortable. Like if we were up by 7, you'd be like, okay, even if they score, they'll tie it, and then we can get the ball last and do something. No. Hey, hopefully this is a preview. This is a preview of the big game. These like this. I just get some vibes from this Four Patriots company. I just get some vibes. Not gonna say what kind of vibes I get. I just get vibes. No. Oh, fumble! Let's go! Let's get it, baby! Let's get it, baby! Let's freaking go! Ah! He punched that joint out! Let's freaking go, baby! Let's freaking go! Yeah! Yeah! I'm talking about let's freaking go, baby! DJ Reed was like, oh, snap! Yeah, because Derek. You know it. Worst case scenario here, 3 points. Worst case scenario. There you go, Monty. There you go, Monty. There you go, Monty. That's what I'm talking about. No, what the frick? That's some bull crap. What are you doing? Here come K. Second and 22. Why not? Why not just hand the ball off? Oh, what is the fascination with this? Second in a million, let's hand the ball off. Why? It hasn't worked ever. I told y'all worst case scenario was 3 points. At least now we're up by 7. But guess what? Guess what? If you're up by 7, that doesn't mean you're going to overtime. Hey, why wouldn't you be afraid of Baltimore? I mean, it's taken 5 sacks by the defense, a fumble recovery, and we're still only up by 7. What do you mean?
Yeah.
This is not a John Morton problem. This is a Detroit Lions problem. Forever, they have been doing this. Forever. It's something like at Ford Field. There's something in Allen Park. It's something written on the walls that they absorb, like freaking asbestos. You know, like when it's second in a million, you must run the football. It's not okay to pass. Like, I don't get it. I just don't understand. Oh, my goodness. I don't think Henry's going to fumble again. Wow. Jets at Dolphins, Bengals at Broncos is the next Monday night situation. Well, ESPN all did pick against the Lions, every single one of them. So Don't kick it out of bounds or anything silly. Just yeah. Yes, she was. She was very pressed. Yeah, we haven't gone to JMO in a while because they're probably bracketing him. What? There we go. That's number 6, baby. That's number 6. And Hutch got him one. Let's go. 6 sacks. Ah, 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 ah. 6 sacks. Ah, 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 ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, 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 ah. Ah, ah, whew. All right, let's get another one. You see how that worked? You see how they didn't run the ball on 2nd and 16? You see, because other teams don't do that. They don't. They don't do that. Bears were doing whatever they wanted yesterday because the Cowboys are cooked. Don't let them do it. Let's go. Let's go. AQM is killing them. AQM is killing them, baby. I'm sorry, AQM. I'm sorry I doubted you, brother. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me extend my apologies to you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Let me extend my apologies to you, AQM, because you've been doing the damn thing against Lamar. You've been doing the damn thing. Woo! What I told to Wayne Fulmer. Yeah, hey, I ain't hey, I ain't got nothing else to say about my man AQM. I got nothing else to say. I'm done. I got nothing else to say. But my only thing is you don't have anyone behind him. You don't have anyone else. So I'm just saying, like, make an acquisition. That's all. Just make an acquisition. Can we swap contracts with Marcus Davenport? Can you give Marcus Davenport AQM's contract and give AQM Marcus Davenport's contract? Come on, Khamir. Come on, Khamir. No, they're not. No, they're not. Hey, yeah, I know it wasn't a sack. I'm cool with that. Come on, Khamir, get that first down. Let's go. Let's go. Take some more time off the clock. Hey, don't give the ball back. Just don't give it back. Of course, my earbud just died again. And then it came back and it's going to die in a couple minutes. I don't know if I like salting the game away with Jameer, though. Told you. It just died again. It's very ridiculous. Because we don't have but one timeout left. No, we got to snap it before the. Or no, maybe we don't. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! Decision time. Decision time. What do we do? We going for it? We going for it? We going for it? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Go for it. Stoke not scared. Stoke not scared. These damn earbuds, bro. I tell you. I'm just gonna leave these joints charging for the whole week. He's just like, we're gonna take them out again on Sunday. Are we in field goal range? If we're in field goal range, yeah, you take the field goal. I don't know that we're in field goal range. Hey, you might as well do it with AQM, the game he's having. You know what I'm saying? All right. I tell you, sometimes. All right. Are they jumping or are they actually going to snap it? Because this is crazy. Fourth and they snapped it. Game. That's game, baby. That's game. Last game. Whoa, no, there's a flag. Be on the Raven. Game, baby. It's over. It's over, baby. Let's freaking go. There you go. Woo! Woo! 24-3, baby. Woo! Let's go, Monty. Let's go, Monty. Stay in bounds. Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties? Get these tutties? Would you boss up and get these tutties? Get these tutties? Get these tutties? Let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go. I don't care nothing about that. They could be like, oh, he should have slid down. I don't care nothing about that. We up 14. We up 14, and they got a minute 42 left. We up 14. J-Mo out there with the block. Let's freaking go, baby. He's like, get down, get down. No. We don't care nothing about that. $225 yards. And Monty got 180 of them. Woo! Hey, if y'all want to call in the post game, hey, let me know. We can call in. We can take some callers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. When the schedule came out, I had this game as a big loss. And we came out here and we punched these dudes in the mouth, 225 rushing yards to 92. Facts. See, Terrion had good. See, Terrion was good in man-to-man coverage. He was step for step with him. I'll send you guys the link. I'll put it in the chat, and anybody that wants to call in, we'll get you in for a sec. You can turn your camera on. You can leave it off. Whatever you want to do. Another one. Another one. Seven. 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 And they did not touch golf. Hey, y'all better look at Kelvin Shepherd and wave goodbye. Y'all better wave goodbye. Wow. Wow. What the frick was that? Hey, we about to lose another one. Hey, AG almost beat Lamar. Shep beat him. Hey, I know the Packers fans are sick right now. Sick. I know Packers fans are sick. They have diarrhea right now. Well, where you been at, Mr. Morrell? You were supposed to be here with us. All right, Brian, cool out now. Cool out now. Shep should go and sit on the bench, put his leg up. Woo. Brother, after this game, I will not pick the Lions to lose another game this season. I'm sorry. Because the only ones that I was really scared of was the Ravens and Philly. After this game, you can bring a Saquon, you can bring a J-Line, you can bring whoever you want to bring. I don't care. I don't care. See, they're going for two. I'm sorry, somebody's just trying to be heard. That's what's happening. Sometimes people do stuff. Um, yeah, I had to mute myself because there's people trying to be heard in the mic. All right. The only way they can do anything is tie. That's it. They can't do anything else. And in order to tie, they would have to score and get a two. These earbuds are terrible, bro. I need to just use some other ones. I got some other ones. I need to use those. There we go. It's it. It's a wrap. It's over. It's over. 24-3. 24-3. I love how Lamar Jackson is 24-3 against the NFC, and one of those three is us. I love that. I love that. I love that. 7 sacks. All right, let me put this. I'm going to put the link in. All right, I'm going to put the link in the chat. If you want to join in, you can leave your camera on. You can turn your camera off. It is up to you. So that is the link. Y'all can call in. This is the official post game. The Detroit Lions have just vanquished the ball 38-30. It was a thrilling game. The Detroit Lions sacked Lamar Jackson 7 times. 7 of them things. 7 of them things. I'm trying to listen to the post game interview, but you know. Okay. No, it's not my OnlyFans. I swear, this is crazy. All right, Mr. Morale 313. We will holler at you. Well, I didn't hear the replay. I mean the whatchamacallit. Okay. Whatever. Whatever, bro. I'm gonna stop trying to hear. Woo! Listen, hey, they had me scared, but I held my own after that. Listen, if you guys are just joining us, the Detroit Lions have vanquished the Baltimore Ravens. The Detroit Lions went on the road and beat the Baltimore Ravens 38-30. It was a valiant effort by both the offense and the defense. Listen, anybody who wanted to poo-poo the Ravens and Lamar Jackson and this, that, and the third thing, it took us 7 sacks, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery, 2 drop interceptions to beat this team by 8 points. Nobody in the chat with the super chat says, "Can we get a Raven on the Barbie, please?" Australia. Hey, we got Ravens out here. I mean, I think they're crows. Which one's bigger? The crow's bigger than the Raven, right? Because we got a bunch of them out here. So I definitely could throw one on the Barbie for you for sure. Dolo Dynamite says we almost choked that. Hey, but we didn't. But we did not. As I said, if you guys want to call in and have your voice heard, there is the link right there. I put it in the chat. I can't pin it. I can pin it on my stream. But I think with the StreamYard thing, I don't think you can pin anything. So not sure. I haven't figured that out yet. But if it's the Motor City Cat stream, it can be pinned. If not, then yeah. I'll just put this one there and I'll just leave it. We're assuming we're talking about the chokers that they wear, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I was told that Green Bay was the new hotness of the NFC North. Well, so I was also told that Green Bay was going to go undefeated this season. And then they met the Browns. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem with the Browns game. Here's the problem with the Browns game. Is it going to be an emotional letdown? That is the question. So y'all can call in, give your opinions of what you just witnessed. Call in to talk about next week's game. We're on to Cleveland and all these things. We go back home. We got the Browns coming into town. We know that the Browns defense is fantastic, but the Browns defense was only able to sack Jordan Love 5 times, whereas we were able to sack Lamar Jackson 7 times. 7 times. Tony David says, amazing win. Almost only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades. Facts. Huge win. I stand corrected. Detroit is the best team in the NFL. Hey, listen. I don't know how we sacked Lamar Jackson 7 times. AQM had 2.5 sacks. Aiden Hutchinson had a sack. Anzalone had a half sack. I think Derek Barnes had a sack. We were just getting in there. DJ Reader had a sack. Like, we were just coming from everywhere. Man, I'm what do they call it? Pleased as punch. I am pleased as punch, tickle pink, pleased as pie, all that stuff. The Detroit Lions now have cemented my faith in, I don't know. I just needed to see it. I just needed to see it. Are the Detroit Lions Super Bowl contenders? Yes. Are the Detroit Lions Super Bowl contenders? Yes. Will the pass rush hinder us? Not if they can generate pressure like they generated pressure today. Okay, not if they can generate pressure like they generated pressure today. 7 sacks of Lamar Jackson. I did not have that on my bingo card. I did not see that coming. Who needed a Marcus Davenport? Right? He's on IR, but it's okay. It's okay. We didn't need him. Jody's calling in. Let me go ahead and put her in the stream.
Hear me?
What is up, though, Jody? You are on the air with Motor City Don P. What's going on?
Oh, I'm just so excited. This was a great win. Oh my gosh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, unbelievable.
Facts, facts. So, what surprised you the most about this win? Because I did not have 7 sacks of Lamar Jackson on my bingo card. So, what did you think was the most satisfying part of this win?
I can't believe how many times we sacked Lamar Jackson. Oh, there's my son. He's down here. What did you say, Annie?
I was gonna say,
My son's talking
I
to me.
think that the second half of that game was close.
Well, tell him to come to the mic. I can't hear him.
He wants you're live on the air. He wants to hear what you have to say. I'm actually live to say it.
Oh, I really liked seeing the. I really liked seeing the just how good we were at stopping Lamar Jackson when in the past we've not been great against quarterbacks who run the ball a lot, and I really like seeing what we were able to do that.
Did you hear
That's
that?
big facts. Now, do you think that we are like, have we solved our issue? Are we going
He
to be
wants to
able
know
to
if we
going
solved our
forward?
issue.
Should we be able to do the same thing with Jalen Hurts, with Caleb Williams? I mean, we've done
Should we
well
be able
against
to do
Caleb
the
Williams
same thing with
and
Jalen Hurts, Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So we've done good with them this
I think
year.
we
Do you
did
think we'll be
awesome.
able to
I
do it the
mean,
whole year?
I think this is it. We're done. We're gonna.
Okay.
It's not that we're not gonna lose ever for the rest of the year, but I think we're good.
All right. So you heard it here first.
I mean,
Jody
that's
said
Jody's opinion,
Jody's opinion is that
and
we are good.
Her son Katie's.
Oh, okay. It's not Jody's by herself. It's also Jaden's. They came up with this together. So we
we
should
did.
be able to listen. If you were able to sack Lamar Jackson 7 times, there should not
Was
be an
it 7?
excuse for any other
I
quarterback.
thought it was only 6, so it's 7. All right. Well,
It was
I lost
7.
count. I lost count.
If you've lost count, we've done a great job.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope you have a good night. I'll let somebody else talk.
I hope you do too, Jody. Thanks for calling in.
Okay. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Anybody else? If you want to call in, go ahead and call in. Get on the line. The link is in the chat. You can just go ahead and click it. If you want me to put it in there again, I will put you online and we will have a conversation about what you just saw. First come, first serve. I'm the only one working the phone lines, so it is what it is. Will Murray says Muhammad is that guy. Listen, as I said, I've apologized publicly to El Qadim Muhammad. I'm gonna do it again for everyone to see. My brother El Qadim Muhammad, I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you did for this team. I appreciate what you bring to the pass rush. You are so much better than Marcus Davenport, and you're durable. Right? You are so much better than Marcus Davenport. Marcus Davenport has not been available to play for the Detroit Lions for more than 3 games. 3 games. And he's been here. This is his second season, and he's been available to us for 3 games. Okay? He did 1 game and 1.5 quarters for year 1. Year 2, he's done 2 games. So he's been available for 3 games and 1.25. That's crazy. Dolo Dolomite says, will TA hurt us? I don't think TA will hurt us. I think TA will continue to develop. I don't think we're going to have to play zone for too many more times. I mean, you'll have to play when we play against the Eagles. By then, I think he'll have something going on for him. Let me see here. Stopping the run made it easier to get to Lamar. Yes. Coach Shep had a phenomenal plan to bottle up Derrick Henry, and because Derrick Henry only got off that one time. So for most of the game, he was bottled up, and Lamar Jackson was also bottled up. So listen, hey, hats off to Shep. Hats off to Coach Shep. Hats off to this defense. What else can I say, man? I mean, that wasn't a dominant performance overall, but the fact that you can sack Lamar Jackson 7 times and like legitimately have not give him time. All right, Tactical's on the line. Let me get him in here. What up, though, Tactical Sport? You are online with Motor City Don P. What's going on, my guy?
Hey, what's going on? You got me?
I got you.
Oh man, that was a great game. That was a great game.
It was fantastic.
Um, it goes without saying that AQM really showed up tonight. He showed up and showed out tonight. Really glad that happened. Still need Melvin to go ahead and get me somebody on that end to back him up. We cannot be doing this. We got to get somebody on that to back that up.
That's true. I don't think we saw this coming.
But, no, not at all. But I'm glad it happened.
We're glad it happened, but here's the thing now. Since nobody saw it coming, and then when the next team puts on the tape, it might make things easier because you might have to pay attention to AQM now.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. It's going to open up a little bit for Hutch, maybe a little bit for the linebackers to flow towards the running backs and the quarterbacks. But it's definitely going to help. It's going to help. You got to put an eye on him. You can't just leave him open. He got 2 sacks with Lamar Jackson. You got to put an eye on him.
Big facts. Also, I just wanted to, did you see Tyrus Wheat out there?
I did not at all. I was looking for him. I didn't see him. I was looking for him. Not at all.
I was told he was active. Was I lied to?
I have no clue. Maybe he was holding a clipboard or something.
Maybe. So for me, what I think about this situation is that now that we have bottled up Lamar Jackson, we have sacked him 7 times. I'm really not afraid of anybody else. The only thing I'm afraid of is the injury bug because, as you mentioned, we don't have anybody behind him. So I think what we're going to have a lot this week is the people in the comment section, the people on Twitter that are going to be like, see, I told you, let Brad cook, trust in Brad, and Brad we trust. What do you say to those people?
I would say that we won this game in spite of Melvin. He is trying to do everything that he can to sabotage us, but we won in spite of him.
Right. So I would say the same thing. But anything else you want to say? Anything you want to plug?
No, not really. Probably need to get back to homework. I was doing homework during the game too. Yeah, it's going to be late night for me tonight. So, nope, that's it for me.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for calling in. I'm definitely gonna get back to that pick'em app, bro. I gotta get it done.
I told you, get. Let me get eyes on it. I get eyes on it. I can help you out with that. No problems.
Are you on GitHub?
No, but I can make a GitHub.
All right. So hit me up in the Discord when you make your GitHub. Send it to me, and I'll send you mine, and we'll team up.
Okay.
I appreciate you, my guy.
No problem.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Yep.
All right. Peace. All right. Anybody else want to call in? Talk about this great victory that we just had over the Baltimore Ravens, over Lamar Jackson, over Derrick Henry. Those were the 2 people that scared me the most. There's a lot of people whose names I don't even know on the Baltimore Ravens, but I definitely know Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, and neither one of those guys had a great game. Lamar Jackson falls to the NFC North 24-3. 24-3. There are only 3 teams that have beat him. I know the Eagles beat him last year. I think the first one was the Giants or something crazy with Daniel Jones and the Giants, and now the Detroit Lions are the latest and the greatest team in the NFC to beat Lamar Jackson. He is now 24-3 versus the NFC. Let me see some more of your comments. She says John Morton was doing a good job so far. Yes, but we gotta fix the second in a million. Turn around and hand the ball off. I don't like that. Biggest balls in the universe, Dan Campbell. Facts. Yeah, I already answered that one. Muhammad is that guy. Yeah, I'm kind of behind on your comments. All right. Let him stay on IR. Let's see a couple more Muhammad games first. I agree with you. Mercurius Revenal. Okay, that is a name. Mercurius Revenal. Is that your real name? If it is, props and shout out to your parents. Cause when Mercurius Revenal walks into the room, you better like stand up and take notice. Like, what's your name? Mercurius Revenal. Oh, God. You know what I'm saying? Well, all right. You know what I'm saying? We in the presence of greatness. That's a great name. Everybody always sleep on us. Let's go. All right, we got your call. Let's see. Did Muhammad have 3.5 sacks? I know he had 2.5. I don't know if we had 3.5. Don't quote me on that. There is the link again. If anybody else wants to call in, be my guest. As we said, you can call in and you can keep your camera on. You can turn your camera off. It is what it is. If you keep your camera off, then it will be like a call. So I don't know. I don't know if you could just go to the stage and I think you still have to be added to the stage. But if you got stage fright, don't worry. We'll keep the camera off and you can go ahead and call on in. I mean, listen, I don't know, but this was a great win. You know what I mean? I don't know what else to say. I was one of those who was scared. Okay. I was scared. I was not stoked. The stoked, not scared. Hey, I was scared. Hey, but I'll never be afraid again. I'll never fear again. The Detroit Lions have changed me. I'll never be afraid again. I'll just look. As far as quarterbacks go, when you can beat Lamar Jackson, when you can sack Lamar Jackson 7 times, when you can keep him in the pocket, don't let him escape and do what he does. What else can I say? What else can I say? I can't say anything else. And that's what that was, man. That's what that was. All right. So if you want to call in, let me know. If not, we'll go ahead and pack it in because we've been here already for 3.5 hours. We already been here for 3.5 hours. We all witnessed greatness. I know it's late for a lot of y'all. For me, it is almost 2 p.m. So it ain't late at all for me. My day started and I took a brief pause and then I'll get back to my day. All right, y'all. So appreciate you guys once again. If you are here and you are watching, please, if you are not a subscriber to the Motor City Cats, please go on over to the Motor City Cats on YouTube. Just search Motor City Cats. It's easy, it's simple. And you'll see me and you'll be like, oh, that's Motor City Don P or that's Chef, whatever. And go over there and subscribe, smash that like button, share. Jody, make sure your son subscribes now. Come on now. Dookie Pickles. He says big time road win on the road versus a team with an elite running quarterback. Feels like the Ravens curse is over. I feel like the mobile quarterback curse is over. This is the second time that we have beat the Ravens in 8 attempts. We are now 2-6 against the Baltimore Ravens. We had not beat the Baltimore Ravens in 20 years. Let that sink in. The last time we beat them was 20 years ago. We can now start a new streak, not of losing, but of winning. We can now look to start our streak and say the Ravens haven't beat us in 20 years. That's the goal, for sure. The Lions have the ability to beat anyone in the NFL anywhere. That first game was the preseason game. Facts. We had the Packers believing in their own hype, but it was too untrue. You know what I'm saying? Shout out if you know, use the hashtag. But that's what we got from that game. Once again, I will be back here tomorrow evening at 7:15 doing what I do. But I will be on Motor City Cats. I won't be here on LNU. So again, if you are not a subscriber of Motor City Cats and you enjoy the show and you enjoy, hanging out with your boy, the way that I do my show, if you don't know, if you haven't seen the Motor City Cats, I like to talk to the people. I like to talk to the people because if it's just me sitting up there talking, what's the point? If I just want to talk to myself, I can do that off camera. I don't have to do that on camera. So your opinions will be heard. You get to chime in, do what you do. You don't have to send in super chats, but it is appreciated. Of course, I am a small time creator. I'm not a big time guy. So whatever you do is appreciated, whether you donate with your wallet or whether you donate with your time, it is all the same to me. I appreciate everything that you guys do. AQM final stat line was 3 tackles, 2.5 sacks. And all of that was on Lamar Jackson. He chased Lamar Jackson down on a run. He had 2 sacks on Lamar Jackson by himself, and he had a half sack when he met at the quarterback with Alex Anzalone. So he did what he did, and he had a great game. I'm pretty sure he's going to get a game ball. He's got to get one. He's got to get one, right? And Dan Campbell's probably going to say something like, "You're good enough for effing Detroit." AQM. Said Lamar looks like a man coming down from a drug addiction in his press conference. LOL. Hey, you don't know how to deal with it. I mean, you had 27 attempts to play against the NFC, and you've only lost 3 times. You got to be gobsmacked. 4 tackles, 3 solo, 2.5 sacks. All right, so he must have got in on Derrick Henry one time himself. All right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here, man, and get back to the rest of my day. I got some things I got to do. Speaking of homework, I got some studying and I got to do myself. So I appreciate you all once again. Again, if you are not a subscriber of the Motor City Cats, please go on over there and subscribe. We are on our race back to 1,000 subscribers. I once had a channel monetized. I had to pivot and leave that channel. So now I'm trying to get my own channel back monetized. So again, that's what it is. So once again, I will see you guys tomorrow, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Even though I am in Australia, I do my show for you guys, so you have time to get to it and you guys can participate. All right. Once again, the Motor City Cats R&D back at it. We came to give you stats, none of that static. Whatever you do, make sure you keep your Lions news pragmatic. And the Lions got real pragmatic on the Ravens tonight. 38-30. It was a phenomenal win. We'll break it down tomorrow right here. All right. Peace.